Hey guys, so I want to let you guys in on a deal that these manufacturers do not want you to know about. So my Instapot decided to stop working in the middle of me cooking something and it would not turn on, but as you can see now it is on and now it works. I even called Instant Pot and told them what happened. They had no solution for me and they pretty much told me my warranty wouldn't cover it, so I had no luck there. So I decided to YouTube it and found out it's a common problem with the fuse. So I decided to purchase the fuse, purchase a soldering kit, and fix the problem. I saved a whole bunch of money having to replace this, and it only cost me $25 with the soldering kit and with the fuse. If you already have a soldering kit, it's only going to cost you $5. So if you're having the same problem and you want to know how to fix it and save yourself some money, go ahead and stick around and watch how I did it. All right, so my Instapot decided not to work anymore. I plug it in and it is blank. So from the sounds of it, it is a common problem. It is this fuse right here, which is found, if you take everything apart, you can go to these red wires right here, and it's going to be under this little white sleeve. You'll find it folded this way. So I unraveled it so that I'm not having this video super long. So I went on ahead and did that. I snipped the fuse. Hold on, let me focus. Snipped the fuse right here. And now I just need to snip this other end here. And I purchased a whole new fuse, which is here. This is the one I purchased. And it comes with two. So I'm going to go ahead and solder these down. I bought a new soldering kit. This is the kit that I bought. I don't know. It's called the Placebo kit. Yeah, it comes with everything I need. $20 on Amazon. This thing was $4 or $5 on Amazon. $25 fix. Hopefully will save me from having to replace this Instapot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it and show you what the end result is, and we'll plug it in and hopefully it works. If it does, then whew, we saved our Instapot. If not, then I'll have to buy a whole new one. Stay tuned. All right, I have it all soldered up. Took me a little bit longer than I expected. That was a job for two pair of hands. I had one, so got it to work though. I mean the soldering part. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. Like I said, what I showed before is when I plugged it in, there was absolutely no power. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in, and let's hope that we at least get some type of power. We got power. So that fixed it, guys. That is a common issue. This fuse will blow if the temperature gets too hot, and I don't know, I was just cooking beans like I normally do, and it just turned off and would not turn back on. So after some research, I found it to be this little guy here. So now I have a backup one if it ever goes out again. So hopefully this was helpful if you were looking for a way to save your Instapot. Yeah, so very excited that I was able to save it. So hopefully everything works well. I'm going to just cover this back up with the sleeve. It bends back in, and goes right back in here. There's like a little, oh, here it is. It goes right up underneath this clamp. So I'm going to do that and I'll show you what it looks like. Now it is back in there all tidy. And so now I just need to put the lid back on, and this goes right inside the lid there. And I'll fasten it all back up and then we'll be done. All right, she is all sealed up at the bottom. Going to flip it over here. Ooh, oh. That didn't work. That's the sound I like to hear. Okay, it's all put back together and looks like it's working good. I will attempt to use it, and it looks like it should be good to go. It just needed that fuse repaired. So hopefully this was helpful if you guys were looking for a way to fix your Instapot. Thanks for watching. Bye. And just to show you, it made a perfect pot of brown rice. So yeah, we're good to go.